Hi, welcome back to the guest bathroom of our home for today's show on bathroom or shower design per se. We are going to talk about specific shower design tips. And again, I don't want to sell you on a specific design or specific product and that sort of thing. I just basically want to provide you with the information, enough information for you to make a decision that will be the best fit for you and the best fit for your budget, as well as anybody else that is using your space. Now, previously we talked about shower accessories, and I want to extend on that a little bit and talk about the shower design. We talked about the size of the shower a little bit in the previous show on shower accessories, and I want to bring up ADA guidelines again, because ADA guidelines are good basically for a good average, to kind of go around the average of the size of the bathroom, the shower, the turnaround space, and that sort of thing. But I'm here to encourage you to think and design beyond ADA. And the reason I say that is because ADA guidelines can be a little bit limiting, especially when it comes to residential homes. So when it comes to residential homes, think about how you will customize the design for you that will make your life easier and will make your showering, your hygiene, your self-care a lot safer as well. So you definitely want to feel comfortable in your bathroom, because I almost bet that everyone that comes home from rehab, if they are limited on almost all of their daily activities, personal hygiene and self-care is pretty much probably going to be the number one goal they want to return to. So I'm here to kind of help guide you. If you're going through remodeling, new construction, I want to help you think proactively and think ahead or think forward. So this bathroom was designed for our guests and our family members, and we had all of them in mind when we were designing this. Now, I do wish it was a bigger bathroom, because as I mentioned before, this shower is not fully accessible and not fully universal design. So let's talk about how we can improve this space and also make this more functional for more people, especially when it comes to selling this home or your home. Then we can increase the resale value and accommodate more people into that space. So let's talk about the shower floor, as well as the curbless shower systems, or just curbless showers, and drains as well, because all of those kind of go hand in hand when it comes to designing your showers. I will advise you to talk to your architect up front, or your design team, your contractor, or anyone that's involved in this project, because you're going to want everybody on the same page. So when it comes to shower floors, I always recommend having smaller tiles, so like 2x2s or 2x4s. Any of those sizes will work, because what you want to do is increase the grout line, because that makes your floor much more slip resistant. Now, if you have larger tiles in your bathroom and your bathroom shower, then it's not going to be as slip resistant as having more grout line. And I say this because we have an ADA compliant tile in our shower, and we have a curbless shower. I wanted our bathroom to look seamless. The bathroom floors look like they all flow together, and it makes the shower look super cool. But I will have to say from experience that it is still slippery, even though the tile is matte finish and it's ADA compliant. And what I mean by that, ADA compliant tile means that it has a 0.6 or more coefficient factor rating. So when you do get larger tiles, you want to look for that especially, but I will warn you that with matte finishes, it's still going to be slippery. It's almost as if you're ice skating on the tile, because I have done it. I have slipped on the water the right way, and my foot just slides across the floor. Now my toddler, on the other hand, he just slips and falls. So toddlers are a little bit more clumsy, and so therefore it is definitely not safe for younger kids. Now you can choose to do that for your whole bathroom or just your bathroom shower. If you have a larger bathroom, you may want to use larger tiles depending on the design style that you like. Now, when it comes to curbless showers, I want to tell you what curbless shower means. It means that there is no threshold to get into the shower. So there's no stepping over any barriers. You can basically roll in, walk in, or skate in, however it works. But I would like to point out that there are 3 different bathroom showers that I have done, and I've enjoyed all 3 of those projects. One is the curbless shower, where it was in a 1950s remodel home, and that was my grandparents' bathroom. Probably one of my favorite bathroom projects for many reasons, but they had a shower that sloped up and then down towards the drain. So basically they had a center drain, and they were able to keep the flooring level in the bathroom, the subflooring that is, and then the contractor or the installer went in and made it kind of slope up and then go in. So it's still a curbless shower. There's no threshold, no barrier, and it still worked for them. And they had plenty of space to take a shower, and if a caregiver was ever involved or either of their hygiene care, they had plenty of space for them. We actually utilized a walk-in closet on the other side of their very small bathroom to make this shower work for them, and they absolutely loved it. The second curbless shower that I worked with was a young family in a ranch remodel, and it was beautiful. I had the client decide and choose their own style and their own tile. I actually was basically there to advocate for them in their home, and also be a part of the process and encourage them to consider this curbless shower for resale value as well, because they weren't sure if it was going to be their forever home, but it set them up for a good resale value. They want to sell this home, then this home will be marketable to a wider range of people, especially those that are looking to age in place and live on one level of the home. So this shower was we basically used a Schluter shower system, which I think is a great system. If you go to Schluter's website, their social media, they post videos all the time on the installation process, how it works, how it keeps the floor waterproof, because as you may or may not know, tile and grout are not waterproof. So water will still seep in, and in fact, I would encourage people that are installing showers to extend the waterproofing material beyond the shower floors and even around the tubs, because the water will just sit there and seep through the tile and the grout, which can later on create mold. So their shower system was installed by their contractor, because some people, I will tell you, are trained on the Schluter shower system, and that's a great thing. So when they are trained on that, then you know it's going to be installed wonderfully. The third way of doing a curbless shower is the way that we did it in our home. Because it was new construction, we were able to drop the floor, and a lot of times, I will be honest, it just depends on the tile guys and the installers, because they have their own preferences. So if they're trained to install Schluter equipment, then they're going to use Schluter products. And if they prefer to drop the floor, then they will drop the floor. If they know of a better way to do it, then they will do it their way. But just make for sure that you're aware of all of the different options out there when it comes to curbless showers. The third thing I want to talk about are the drainage systems. There's 2 different types of drain. There's a linear long drain that can go up against the wall, which is what we have in both of our bathrooms on the main floor. And that drainage system, it's also a Schluter brand, and the water can drain into the linear drain from all sides, and you have to slope the shower just right for this drain to work effectively and efficiently. So I will have to be honest, the linear drains, especially in our home, they don't always drain on the sides. Sometimes water will collect on the sides, because if you think about how the water drains, you have to slope all sides to get the water into that drain. Now, some people put the linear drains in the doorway of the shower, or they put it on the back wall. Wherever you put your drain, you want to make for sure that your shower head is angled towards the drain and away from the door opening, unless you have a really long shower or a large shower. Then you want to make for sure all the water drains efficiently that way. When it comes to center drain, That's probably the most effective and efficient way to drain water from what I understand. So when it comes to the center drain, it's called a Kerdi Drain. And again, Schluter also offers this type of drain, but there are other products out there to check out. So you can check all the specifications, all the reviews, and talk to your installers about products that they have used. So the center Kerdi Drain, it works best with smaller tiles, and it works well because the sloping can be done towards the center of the drain. So all sides will slope down to the middle, whereas the linear drain, you have to slope. It's very specific and it's very hard. So when you look at it, you kind of understand. But with our shower here in this guest bathroom, we have longer planks with textures in the tile, which makes it much more slip resistant. So if you're going to use a little bit larger tile, I would definitely recommend texture tile. When it comes to smaller tiles, you can almost use any kind of tile. I definitely would kind of stay away from glossy tile just because it is more slip. It is a little bit more slippery. So as I mentioned, just some extra tips on designing your shower. The ADA guidelines recommend at least a 36 inch wide shower by 60 inch long. This shower here is not fully accessible, not fully universal design, but it's 25 inch door opening and a 33 inch wide shower with 55 inches long. Definitely not enough for anyone that needs equipment inside this shower or needs a caregiver involved to take care of them. So when it comes to your shower size, I would tape it off. Now this is referring to really remodeling and new construction. Remodeling, you can be restricted a little bit or limited a little bit with the space that you have around your bathroom. With the new construction, you're almost at free range. Now, if you're doing a shower accessory add-on, that's what I previously mentioned, that doesn't require any construction. But today we're talking about the size and the space of the shower if you do remodeling and new construction. When it comes to the size, I would tape it off and maneuver around in it, whether you have a wheelchair or you have equipment or if you have a specific seat you want to use in there. Look at how you fit in your shower and maybe use an existing shower and measure that and see where you are limited to know where you can expand on that shower design. That is actually the best way to design your shower, is just to tape off your space and measure the amount of space that you need. If you have a small shower like this one and you're limited on space because you are just adding on simple things in your shower and you need to expand on your storage space, then you can use your shower seat. A built-in shower seat works great for placing shampoo bottles and sponges and that sort of thing. There's also little attachments you can put on your wall in your shower to hang up washcloths, sponges, and razors and that sort of thing. You can always use wall space. Now, when planning ahead, you want to know where your plumbing is, know where your wiring is. So I would recommend taking pictures, and that way you know where you can put your shower niches in your shower. The niches are basically storage, a little bit of storage, which we have on this back wall. You definitely want them in a place where you can reach it while you're seated and while you're standing. This is a great way to add storage in your shower without compensating the space in your bathroom that can cause a little bit of clutter, obstruction in your walkways. Utilize your wall space for storage for sure. So that is all we have for today on shower design tips. I'm sure I will be able to share more later, but those are the basics I wanted to talk about today to help you plan ahead, think forward, and be proactive in your design, especially if you're working on new construction and remodeling. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.